Hello children, how are you? I hope that everybody are fine at home, playing safe. Yes, very good children. And in our last videos, we have discussed about our lesson 1 from the textbook. What it is children? Do you remember it? Yes, the food. Our food. So everybody loves to eat different varieties of food. And I hope that you children also enjoy the varieties of food items that are prepared by your mother at your home. And I also think that you have started learning few things just sitting at home in the way how you learn at school. Yes, children. So, are you following the things which I taught you in the earlier videos? Good. And also follow eating good fooding habits and avoid the junk food. And this is your Saubhagya Madam. And let us start our lesson 2. What is our lesson 2? Our lesson 2 is playing with magnets. Playing with magnets. Very good. So, everybody know what is a magnet. I hope that every child is having magnets at home. Yes, children? Even in my childhood, I used to play more with the magnet. Every children love to play with the magnets. Now, in this lesson, let us know more things about the magnet which we really love to play in our childhood. Okay, children? So, what is a magnet? Magnet is nothing but which is having attractive power. Do you know that, children? Whenever you are taking the magnet to some metal material, it will get attached. This is the only point that you know as a magnet. Right, children? Okay. If you observe few things in our daily life, then we will know what a magnet is. In our school office, we have a pin holder. Have you observed it? The pin holder also attracts few metal pins that are put into it. Yes, children. See, I'll draw a picture for you and show it. If this is a plastic box, and on this one you are having a cap. So whenever you are putting the pins, there are few pins attached. There are few other pins kept in the box, and if you see, there are few pins attached onto the plastic cap. Do you think the plastic cap is holding them? No. There is something inside this plastic cap that is holding the pins. What it is nothing but the magnet. Correct, children. And I think everybody are having refrigerators at your home, right? Some children love to attach few pictures on the refrigerators. So what does these refrigerating pictures contain? They have the magnets. Correct, children. The magnets are present inside these pictures so that they are attached to the refrigerator, which is made up of a metal. But now we will learn more things that what is a magnet and what does this magnet contain. Before we learn about the lesson playing with the magnet, let us have a brief story of the magnet. See, in our science textbook, we are having the brief story about the magnets. Okay, children, let us see that. Once upon a time, around 2500 years ago, there was a shepherd called Magnus. He used to take his goats to the hills for grazing. So, as he's a shepherd, he needs to protect his sheep. He used to have a stick, wooden stick with a metal cap. One day, he was passing through the way and suddenly he saw a pond of fish and he wanted to catch the fish. He went near the pond and he kept his stick into the water. And as he was pulling the stick back, he found something strange. What it is? He found that something is pulling his stick into the water. So now he tried to pull the stick back very forcefully. Then when he took the stick out of the water, he found a stone attached to the metal cap of the stick. Do you know, children, what it is? Yes, it is nothing but a magnet, a natural magnet which is present in our earth. The name of the natural magnet is lode magnet. What it is, children? Lodestone. Lodestone. The stone which is attached to the metal cap of the magnet stick is nothing but the lodestone. So nowadays the lodestone is also called as magnetite. What it is called, children? Magnetite. Okay. The ore which contains the magnetic property or like the lodestone is called as magnetite. Okay, children. Now I'll ask you a question. Do all the magnets with which we are playing are natural? Think about it. I'll give you 5 seconds. Yes. All the magnets which we are playing now are not natural magnets. The magnets which we are playing are artificial magnets. Artificial means man-made. The man has made the magnet by seeing the lodestone magnetic property. Okay, children. So now let us learn in detail about the different shapes and sizes and what kind of magnets that we find in our shops. Okay. So what are the different kinds of magnets that you generally see? There are 3 general types of magnets that we see. Those are nothing but, let us see them. Bar magnet. What it is, children? Bar magnet. It is in the shape of a bar, chocolate bar. See? Good. What it is called? Disc magnet. It is called disc magnet. And there is another very interesting magnet that is called as horseshoe magnet. What is this, children? Horseshoe magnet. Why the name itself is called a horseshoe? Why? Because if you observe the shape, it is something like a shoe of a horse. So the name has given as horseshoe magnet. Okay, children. These are the general varieties of magnets that are found in shop. Okay. So, what does this magnet have? The magnet is having a force, which is also called as magnetic force. What it is, children? Magnetic force. The force which is exerted by any of these magnets is called as magnetic force. Magnetic force. Okay, children. So, you know that many different varieties of materials are being attracted by the magnet. And now I ask another question. Do you think all the materials are attracted by the magnet? Think once. No. All the materials are not attracted by the magnets. There are few materials which are attracted by the magnet and there are few materials which are repelled or moved away from the magnet or which are not attached to the magnet. So, the materials which are attached to the magnet are called as magnetic materials. What are those, children? Magnetic materials. The materials which are not attracted by the magnet are called as non-magnetic materials. What are those, children? Non-magnetic materials. Now we know that 2 important points. First one, the types of magnets. What are those? Natural magnets, man-made magnets. Okay. And now there are 2 different materials which are having a different property. The first one is magnetic material and the second one is non-magnetic material. Okay, children. So, now we will see what are the magnetic materials and what are the non-magnetic materials that occur in our nature. Now, Are you ready to see them? Okay. Before we see the examples, let me show you the magnets. Okay. I said there are different types of magnets. Okay. Now let me show you the magnet in real. See this one? What it is, children? Magnet. Correct. It is a bar magnet. Have you seen it? Yes. It is a bar magnet. See? You can see it clearly. Right. I'll show you one more. Ta-dang. What is this one? This is called, correct, horseshoe magnet. Have you seen it before? Good. See? So, the two different types of magnets which I can show is a bar magnet and also a horseshoe magnet. Now we will check what are the different materials that are attracted by the magnets and that are not attracted by the magnets. Ready, children? Now let us see. First one, an iron nail. What it is, children? Iron nail. This nail is made up of iron. Now we will see whether it is attaching to the magnet or not. See, I have taken a magnet and I attached this nail. Does it is attached? Yes. This nail is attached to the magnet. Good. Okay. This is a safety pin. It is also made up of steel. It is made up of steel. Now I will try this. Yes. The steel is also an attractive material of the magnet. See, children? Good. Okay. Now we will see something different. See, these are a few pieces of wood or the matchsticks. If I attach to this magnet, there is no attaching power or the attractive power between the magnet and the wood. So now you are clear that the wood cannot get attached to the magnet. See? No. I have taken a piece of paper. I am trying to attach it. Can this paper get attached? No. I have taken a piece of glass. See, this bangle is made up of glass. Now I am attaching to it. See? There is no power of attraction. Right, children? So now you can clearly understand that few materials are attracted by the magnets and few materials are not attracted by the magnets. Now we will make a list of the materials which are attracted and which are not attracted. Okay. So what is this attraction called as? The capacity or the force that is attracting the materials is nothing but the magnetic force. Do you know, children? The earth itself is acting as a big natural magnet. Do you know that? Correct. That. Do you also know that the earth is having gravitational force? Very good. So the two kinds of forces are present in the earth. First one, the gravitational force, and second one is the magnetic force. As I said that, what are the materials that are attaching? Steel, iron, and there are other materials also like nickel and cobalt, copper. So these set of materials are attracted by the magnets. And we'll see the other set. Glass, paper, wood. These are not attracted by the magnet. So these are the magnetic materials and these are the non-magnetic materials. Have you understood this, children? Magnetic materials, non-magnetic materials. Okay. Now let us see in detail about the magnet. Do you know that the magnets are having different properties? The magnets are having different properties. Now let us do an activity based on how we can talk about the magnet. Okay. Every children love to play in the soil. Yes? Okay. Whenever you are playing in the soil with a magnet, whenever you are seeing or playing with a magnet in the soil, you find something getting attached to the magnet. Okay, children. Have you ever tried that? If you have not tried, now you try it. See? Now I will show you. I have taken a piece of paper and I also have a nice bar magnet. I have rubbed this bar magnet in the sand and I found few things here. See? What are these things? These are nothing but iron filings. These are naturally present in the sand. Okay, children? Okay. These are iron filings that are present in the sand. Now, I will show you an important property of the magnet. See, I have taken the bar magnet and I kept this bar magnet under the paper. See, children? I have kept this under the paper. If I rub like this, you can clearly see that the magnetic filings are more at this point and some at this point. But there are nothing in the middle. See, children? Few are here and few are here. But there is nothing in the middle. What does this experiment show? This experiment shows us that the magnet contains poles. As I said that, see, we are having a bar magnet like this and I have drawn two poles. This is North Pole and this is South Pole. And when I see this magnet, when I kept it on a piece of paper, the few iron filings are attached more to the either side of the magnet and there are nothing at the middle. This is proving that the magnets are having poles. What does the magnet have? Poles. And what are those poles? As you know, we are having four directions. Yes, children? North, south, east and west. Mostly we talk only about this one, north and south. When you check it, every magnet, what kind of magnet it might be, what shape of magnet it might be. But all the magnets contain two poles. How many poles? Two poles. One is the North Pole and another one is the South Pole. So, if you observe any magnet, if it is a disc magnet, I said, you will get it out. Madam, it is round in shape, there are no poles. See, on one side it contains North Pole, on the back side it contains the South Pole. And in a horseshoe magnet, it has two ends and one will become as North Pole and the other will act as a South Pole. Have you understood this, children? So, by doing this experiment with the iron filings, you can prove that magnets contain two poles. One North Pole and another one is the South Pole. Okay, children. Now we will see more things regarding the magnet. We can also see or show the direction by using a magnet. We can also show the direction by using a magnet. How we can show it? Now we will do another activity with the magnet. What it is? Showing the direction by using a magnet. See, I have tied this magnet. I have tied this magnet with a piece of rope. As I already said that every magnet will have two poles. One North Pole and one is South Pole. See, I have tied it and I freely suspended the magnet. See, the red color here is showing towards the board and the blue color on the magnet is showing towards you. So what does this show? If I put this like this in a standing position, see, So what is the direction it is showing? North and south. What it is showing? North and south. So whenever you are freely suspending the magnet, you can stand in any position, but the magnet will always show you the north-south direction. The magnets are so made like that. It is only showing you the north and south direction. By using this property of showing the north and south direction, the people or the scientists have prepared a new technique or a new instrument called as compass. Do you know, children? Have you ever seen a compass? The compass is of different shapes, and generally the compass is of round. In that you will find a magnetic needle pointing always. The magnetic needle is pointing always towards the north and south. You can see a red mark on this compass. Okay, children? This is east, west, north and south. So, basing on this property of the magnet showing the north-south direction, so what it is showing? You can also prepare a compass. Do you know, children? Compass is a very powerful instrument. In the world, wherever you are, by using a compass, if you know the area, you can directly reach any destination. It is the power of the magnet. There is one more property of the magnets. Do you want to see it? Yes. As I already said that the magnets have two poles, North Pole and the South Pole. So the other property we will see in the other video. Now let us have a quick review of what we have up to now. Playing with magnets. What are the magnets? The magnets are materials which have attractive properties. Some materials are attracted by the magnets, which are called as magnetic materials. Some are not attracted, which are called as non-magnetic materials. Okay, children. There are two kinds of magnets. One is the man-made magnet and another one is a natural magnet. What is an example of man-made magnets? Bar magnet, horseshoe magnet and disc magnet. What is an example of natural magnet? Yes, children, lodestone. It is also called as magnetitis. What is the force that is exerted by the magnet? Yes, magnetic force. Very good, children. I hope that you have understood the topic of magnet and the properties of the magnet. We will see the other properties in our next video. Now we will have a small question for you. Take a bar magnet which is available at your home and try to rub it in the soil and find out how many of the iron filings you can find and where the more amount of iron filings are seen. If you have a magnet at your home, please try to do this experiment and try for yourself and play with the magnet. Okay, children? We will see more with the pictorial representation of the magnets. That's all for this video. Take care. Okay, children, in this picture you can see there are different kinds of magnets with different shapes and sizes. See, here we are having the round bar magnet, horseshoe shape and flat and a rod shape magnets. So all these are different sizes and different shaped magnets which are having a magnetic property. Okay, children. As I said that magnets have a property of attraction, the force to attract. Now we'll see what are the types of magnets. As I said that magnets are of two types, natural and artificial. Natural, that is naturally found in the earth, and artificial, which are made by the man, which is induced, which are induced by magnetic field. So the natural type of magnets and the artificial type of magnets. Do you remember, children, what are the examples of natural and artificial magnets? Yes. See in this picture, this is a lodestone which is naturally occurring in the earth's surface, which is having a power of attraction. If you observe, the small stapler pins are being attracted directly by the stone.
there is no other need for attraction. Okay, children, this is a natural magnet that is found in the earth surface. And as I said that there are man-made magnets. But how do the magnets are made? See, by using the materials like iron, nickel, cobalt and steel alloys, many of the magnets are being prepared. They are having a mixture of these alloys and they make these magnets. Okay, children, see in this picture you can clearly see. Okay, as we also had an experiment, iron filing experiment, see with a bar magnet. The bar magnet have iron filings to their ends. It means that the magnets are having poles. The magnets are having poles. And in the middle you can't find more iron filings. Okay, the polarity or the force of attraction is more at the end points. The attraction is more at the end points. Even see in this horseshoe magnet. Here also you can clearly see the iron filings are attached more at the ends. So the magnetic force is applied more at the ends. I hope children you have understood the video until now. Make sure you try something with a magnet at your home and learn more magnetic properties. Okay, in our further videos we are going to learn more about the different properties of magnets, how the magnets are useful for the mankind and in what way they are being used. Okay, children.